Welcome to Marketing Game Changer Secrets, where you will learn from one of the top leaders in the network marketing industry. Teresa Harding has grown her team to over millions of people. She's grown online, she's grown offline, she's grown organically, and she is ready to show you the secrets. She's ready to change the way you think. She truly cares about the success of her team and the people that she teaches. So get ready to learn the tips, tricks, and secrets that will allow you to grow a successful business in the 21st century.
I'm Teresa Harding, and this is Marketing Game Changer Secrets. This podcast is for people who know that this industry is not about the network marketer anymore. It's about the people we serve and the change we can make in other people's lives. It's about the entrepreneur inside each of us who is trying to find our voice. It's for the people who want to change the world and are looking for the most powerful way to make that happen. Hey guys, welcome back, and we are at MLM Game Changer Secrets, the podcast, and today I want to talk to you about something called a squeeze page, and I'm going to talk about how you handle the squeeze page, whether you're offline or online. And I call it the squeeze page because that's what they call it when you're online, when you're trying to grow your team online. What the squeeze page is where you are trying to basically squeeze out information from someone to get their contact information. So what I want you to realize is that that's exactly what we do offline when we're building organically, which means building offline, person to person. That's exactly what we do. If you talk to someone in person and they're interested in your product and yet you don't get their contact information, how good is that? That's one of the first things that we teach in network marketing is if there is somebody who's interested in your product, someone that you've talked to that you feel like you have a solution that can help them, the very first thing you need to do is say, okay, so where's the best place I can send that? Or tell me the best way to connect with you so that you can get their email, you get their address, whatever it is, their phone number, whatever it is. If you're sending them a sample, then of course you need their address. It depends on what the conversation went like, but you have got to have the best thing you can get is their phone number and their email. So you do the exact same thing online. The mistake that people make online is they change it up. The process that actually works in sales, they change it up online and try to do something different. But the reality is, it's exactly the same. You need to make sure that the things that work in real life, in person to person, are the exact same things you're doing online. Now, you might have to create it or set up the wording a little bit differently because in person, you met the person, they can see your facial expressions, they feel a connection with you, and that's what happens when you're talking with them. So you've got to create that same thing online as you're connecting with that person. But that's why I spend so much time talking about publishing, your epiphany bridge, the way you tell your stories. It's because that is exactly how you do connect with them to help them feel like, wow, this is someone I can trust. Number two, this is someone who has a solution to my problem. And number three, they know how to solve my problem. They actually can help me. So make sure that as whatever you're doing offline, you're doing the same things online. We might have very specific ways of doing it online, just like we do offline. But the squeeze page is the place, online or offline, where you are going to get their contact information. And realize that when I talk to someone live, face to face, I'm not necessarily trying to sell them a product right that moment. I might find out that they have a health challenge that I say, oh my goodness, have you ever tried blank? And I talk about my product and I talk to them about some possible options. And they may not buy at that moment. They might, but often they don't. So I need to follow up with them. And in order to follow up with them, I have to have a way to get in touch with them. So notice that's the very first thing I do. When I talk a little bit, I get their attention somehow, and then I get their contact information. So make sure that whatever you're doing online creates the same thing. You get their attention, you distract them online enough that they go, wow, it's an interrupt. Whatever they're doing, whatever you had to offer was so interesting, your Facebook Live or your ad that you put out or whatever it was, your Instagram, that was so interesting and intriguing. It interrupted whatever they were doing and they look at your stuff. So you got their attention. Now the very next thing you need to do is gather their contact information. And a lot of times online, the way we do that is to give away something for free or almost free, something really cheap, that it's so valuable that they're sitting there looking at it thinking, It would be stupid of me not to get this, whether it's a free ebook or a $7.99 offer or a book or something where you add lots of value. So they're going, wow, this is $7, but they're giving me $70 worth of value of information and training and whatever else it is that you include in your offer. So now they give you their email so they can get all that stuff. That's the squeeze page. So make sure that you're gathering their contact information, whether you're building offline, online. Good luck, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.